Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The story of Moses, part 5. The story of the yellow cow. There was a wealthy man among the Bani Israel who had substantial wealth. He didn't have anyone to inherit his wealth except one nephew. Therefore, this nephew killed him out of greed and selfishness so that he could immediately inherit the wealth. The other members of Bani Israel then found out the wealthy man had been murdered and wanted to know who committed the murder. So they decided to go to Musa and ask him, since they decided he should be the arbitrator. When they came to Musa and told him everything that happened, Musa asked Allah what the people should do. Allah then instructed Musa to tell them to slaughter a cow and take part of it and hit the dead man's body with it. Musa said this would be the way for them to find out who the murderer was. At once the people ridiculed and accused Musa of joking. They made fun of him and said, "You want us to kill a cow to find out who the murderer is?"
وإذ قال موسى لقومه إن الله يأمركم أن تذبحوا بقرة قالوا أتتخذنا هزوا قال أعوذ بالله أن أكون من الجاهلين قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة لا فارض ولا بكر عوان بين ذلك فافعلوا ما تؤمرون قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما لونها قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة صفراء فاقع لونها تسر الناظرين قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي إن البقرة شابه علينا وإنا إن شاء الله لمهتدون.
Still, they didn't obey Allah's command and needed more detailed description by saying, "Indeed, all cows look alike to us." So Allah makes it even harder.
قال إنه يقول إنها بقرة لا ذلول تثير الأرض ولا تسقي الحرث مسلمة لا شية فيها قالوا الآن جئت بالحق فذبحوها وما كادوا يفعلون.
Finally, they were satisfied with the requirements, and so they went out in search of such a cow. The only cow that matched those requirements was owned by an orphan who inherited the cow from his father. The orphan's father was a very pious man. On his deathbed, the father said, "O Allah, I place my wife, my little son, and my only possession, a calf, in your care." Oddly, he asked his wife to lead the cow into the nearby forest and leave it there. He did this because he didn't trust the other Bani Israel members, as they were selfish and greedy. So by design of Allah, this cow actually never worked. It is a cow neither trained to plow the earth nor to irrigate the field, as Allah says in the verse 71 in Surah Al-Baqarah we previously heard. When Bani Israel found the orphan, they asked him how much he would sell it for. He told them he would have to ask his mother. A while later, they came to his house and offered 3 gold coins for the cow. The mother refused and said the cow was worth much more than 3 gold coins. They kept increasing their offer, and the mother kept on turning their offers away. In Tafsir Ibn Kathir, the price of the cow was its skin filled with gold. The people were disappointed, but had no choice but to pay up, since no other cow could fulfill the requirements. They agreed and bought the cow. With the cow slaughtered, they took a piece of it and struck the dead man. The dead man at once arose and revealed his nephew as the murderer, and then died once again. The main lesson and integral message from this story is that to believe in Allah, we have to adhere to all His commandments and orders, irrespective of whether they make sense to us or not. At the same time, if the people of Bani Israel simply took any cow instead of being particular and asked about details, they wouldn't have had to pay so much for this very rare color of a cow.